Avatar might be the only movie that can claim the trophy of having somebody die from excitement while watching the movie. And I certainly didn't die from excitement watching that movie. There was other feelings of death coming on to me that I narrowly escaped. But overall, these movies make more money than Jesus. I mean, I don't know where all this money comes from these movies. I've even heard people speculate that it's weird how big of a deal these movies are, and yet they don't really make a mark in our culture the way other big movies do. For instance, Star Wars. Like, when that movie makes billions of dollars, you get it. Every little kid has toys of it. Everybody knows it. Avatar, I feel like people just kind of go and see them and they're out of your brain the second you're gone. And yet we've got the third one coming here. This has been James Cameron's labors of love over the last probably 20 some years. And I imagine this one's going to make trillions of dollars as well. So we're going to watch the trailer that just came out for the new Avatar Fire and Ash, and then we're going to talk a little bit about my thoughts and the series as a whole. So here we go. Nah. Looks like the same thing in the last ones. But they're underwater like Atlantis.
The strength of the ancestors is here.
Nobody cares about the ancestors. What is that? That is freaky. I'm sorry. They're a visual feast for the eyes, I'll give it that. A buffet. I didn't like that, what that person looked like.
You cannot live like this, baby. In hate.
Oh. Good morals.
If there's something you can do.
I don't understand how people like these movies, but then didn't like the Cats movie. Because I'm seeing a lot of similarities in the faces.
The children.
And she got an oxygen tank on.
No, Spider. Then we will find another way.
Oh my god. Ah. A lot of grunting.
Goddess.
I'm telling you, this is Cats.
Has no dominion here.
Well, couldn't tell you what any of that meant. I don't know. It looks like a lot of the same kind of thing I saw in the last two movies. But again, I don't know. Something excites people about this movie. Now, I'm not saying Cats was a good movie. I'm just saying their faces look a lot like the cats from the movie Cats. And everybody was turned off by that. But people want to sit through 3 hours of whatever that is. It's just, I just don't quite get it. I'm really baffled by this series as a whole. I think, first of all, the characters are hard for me to connect with because they're so freaky looking. You know, they're like blue and half CGI, half real. I don't even know how they do the effect of them. But I find it hard to connect. Plus, she's hissing through half of it and grunting. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. The first one was fine because we all know that the plot to the first one was just Dances with Wolves with blue people. And we had some semblance of a plot. I got zero idea of what this movie is about, other than the ancestors are watching them. There's a big old creatures in the sky. There's gonna be more battling, and that's about it. And I mean, I don't need the trailer to give, every plot point away to me, but I need some sort of like, what is setting this one apart from the other two? Why do I want to go see this? And these movies are an exercise in excess. There's just so much going on. There's so much CGI. They're long. They're visual spectacles. And I'll admit, the first time I went and saw that first movie in theaters, I was pretty transported. I mean, first of all, I was in the first row of the theater with those 3D glasses on in an IMAX theater in the front row, and my eyes about blew out of their sockets. It was too close. It was way too close to the screen. But it was something. I mean, I felt like I was in the movie, and you do get that sort of sense with this. And the visuals and the special effects are to a degree that is higher than most other films. But I'm just the type of person that when I see that kind of stuff, it still looks closer to me to a cartoon than it does an actual movie. And that's where my brain kind of goes bye-bye and doesn't really want to resonate with the world in it. And I don't know, I'm that weirdo who likes like rubber costumes and makeup and set pieces. Those take me to another world way more than digital trees and all this other stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I'm clearly in the minority with this ideology that movies should be made with practical effects, and audiences just keep going to these movies and spending more and more money, and nobody's really asking for more. Nobody's saying, no, we're not going to go see blue people again. We're going to go see Sovereign with Nick Offerman. We're going to go see Eddington with Joaquin Phoenix by Ari Aster. It's just like nobody is taking the initiative to actually see better things. And the public always likes garbage. Let's be real. We know the public likes crap and will consume crap just because it's in front of them and it's shiny. And these movies are really shiny. But I just feel like there's really nothing beyond that. And it was amazing to me that first one made that much money. I mean, I think it's still the highest grossing movie of all time. If it's not that one, it's the second one. And I mean, I can see maybe in the overseas market this translates as well. I mean, obviously people in any culture can connect with these movies, but I don't know. I can't fathom it. I get why Star Wars is a thing. I even get why the superheroes are a thing. I'm not really into the superheroes, but I get why people want to spend money to go see Iron Man or something like that. There's story. There's a real character there. There's stakes. There's a villain that's interesting. The villain in the Avatar movie is just like some army man. And that's it, in a big old robot costume. You know, like nothing about these movies are memorable. I can't tell you what even really happened besides the basic Dances with Wolves plot. Some army man pretends to be a blue person to help infiltrate the blue people, and then he decides he wants to help them and he fights against the army. That's it. But other than that, can't tell you what happened in that first movie. And the second one, I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, people will see it anyway.